In the video, Dr. Rena Malek, a urologist and pelvic surgeon, delves into the reasons why some women engage in anal sex. She draws upon a 2014 study that aimed to explore women's experiences and perceptions regarding anal intercourse, focusing on a very specific group of women who had a history of illicit drug use. While this subgroup might not represent all women, their experiences shed light on common reasons behind engaging in this practice. The study found that some women choose anal sex due to personal desire or pleasure, while others do it to please their partner or avoid vaginal intercourse. The reasons can vary widely, showing that women's motivations are often complex and shaped by individual circumstances. The study found that many women engage in anal sex while under the influence of substances. This might be due to a lowered inhibition or an altered state of mind, which can make them more likely to try new things, including anal sex. Being high or intoxicated could affect a woman's ability to give clear consent, making communication essential. In this study, 62% of the women reported being high during their experiences with anal intercourse. Though these findings were specific to this group, it highlights the importance of understanding the role substances play in sexual experiences, particularly when it comes to activities that may require more care and consideration, such as anal sex. Another reason women might engage in anal sex is for personal pleasure. While it's commonly thought that women only participate to satisfy their partner, many women actually experience pleasure from anal intercourse. In some cases, anal stimulation can enhance sexual enjoyment or even lead to orgasm. However, to make anal sex enjoyable, preparation is key. Women who enjoy it often emphasize the importance of going slow, using plenty of lubrication, and ensuring that they are relaxed and comfortable. For many women, their ability to enjoy anal sex hinges on how considerate their partner is, and the care taken during the act. On the other hand, pleasing a partner is also a significant motivator. Some women may engage in anal sex because they believe their partner wants it or sees as something exciting or exotic. For many, the idea of doing something different for their partner is appealing, especially in a committed relationship. It can feel like a special act reserved for particular moments or significant occasions, almost like a gift. However, it's important that women feel comfortable and willing, rather than feeling pressured to engage in anal sex just to satisfy their partner's desires. Open communication between partners is essential to ensure that both parties are comfortable with what is happening. Interestingly, some women choose anal sex as a way to avoid vaginal intercourse. This may be due to various reasons, such as wanting to avoid vaginal sex during menstruation or wanting to prevent pregnancy, as anal sex does not carry the same risk of pregnancy as vaginal intercourse. For these women, anal sex offers an alternative form of intimacy when vaginal sex is either undesirable or not possible. However, it's still important to use protection during anal intercourse, as it can pose a risk for sexually transmitted infections, STIs. There are also situations where women engage in anal sex in exchange for something, like money or drugs. This is referred to as a quid pro quo exchange, where one party offers something of value in return for sexual acts. While this situation is more specific to women with certain backgrounds, like those in the study who had histories of drug use, it underscores the complexities and sometimes transactional nature of sexual experiences for some women. It's critical to recognize these dynamics, as they can influence why certain women engage in anal sex. Another issue that came up in the study was the lack of explicit consent. Some women reported engaging in anal sex because they felt they couldn't say no or because they were coerced into it. For some women, they may not be aware that they can refuse or set boundaries in their sexual relationships, which is a critical aspect of consent. Others might find themselves in situations where they are outright forced into anal sex. Understanding the importance of consent and ensuring that both partners are fully willing is vital to having a positive and respectful sexual experience. No one should feel pressured or forced into any sexual act, including anal intercourse. Women who enjoy anal sex stress the importance of using lubrication and taking it slow. The rectum does not produce natural lubrication like the vagina, so using an artificial lubricant is essential to prevent pain or discomfort during anal sex. Partners should communicate openly about their needs and ensure that the receiving partner feels relaxed and ready. In situations where the partner was considerate, took their time, and used lubrication, women often reported a more positive and pleasurable experience. However, when these factors were ignored, the experience was frequently described as painful or even emotionally humiliating. On the flip side, women whose male partners were more self-centered or lacked experience in anal sex often described the experience negatively. When lubrication was not used or the partner was rough and inconsiderate, anal sex became painful, leading to emotional distress. It's crucial for both partners to prioritize each other's comfort and well-being during the act. Painful experiences can be avoided with proper preparation, care, and communication. But if a partner is not attentive to these needs, it can lead to negative outcomes, both physically and emotionally. If you are the person giving anal sex, whether male or female, Dr. Malek highlights the importance of communication, preparation, and being attuned to your partner's comfort. Using lubrication, going slowly, and checking in frequently with your partner ensures that the experience is pleasurable for both parties. It's equally important for the person receiving anal sex to feel empowered to speak up about what they do or do not want. If at any point the act becomes painful, it's important to stop immediately. Both partners should be in agreement about what feels good and what doesn't. Finally, Dr. Malek reminds everyone to use a condom during anal sex. Anal tissue is more susceptible to small tears and injuries during penetration, which can increase the risk of STIs. Using condoms can protect both partners from infections and make the experience safer overall. Dr. Malek also suggests checking out her other video, where she discusses the FDA-approved condoms specifically designed for anal intercourse. She wraps up the video with advice on self-care, reminding viewers that their well-being and comfort are always a priority in any sexual relationship. Now, when it comes to squirting, also known as female ejaculation, it's important to understand that every woman's body is different. Squirting refers to the release of fluid from the urethra during sexual activity. Some women may experience squirting when they are highly aroused, especially during G-spot stimulation. To explore this, it's important to start by being relaxed and comfortable. Stimulation of the G-spot, which is located inside the vagina along the front wall, can sometimes trigger squirting. This spot is often more sensitive when aroused and can lead to intense pleasure or even the release of fluid. It's important to note that not all women squirt, and that's completely normal too. Women who wish to explore squirting should take time to learn about their bodies and what feels good for them. Experimenting with different types of touch or pressure on the G-spot may help identify what brings the most pleasure. It's helpful to be patient and not put pressure on the experience. Squirting is just one possible response to stimulation and is not necessary for sexual satisfaction. Partners can help by being supportive, patient, and responsive to the woman's needs and desires during this process. Whether or not a woman squirts, the key to a fulfilling sexual experience is communication, relaxation, and enjoying the journey of discovering one's own pleasure. In conclusion, Dr. Malek's video emphasizes that sexual experiences like anal sex or squirting should be based on mutual consent, communication, and care. Both partners need to prioritize each other's comfort and safety, ensuring that all activities are done with preparation and respect. By understanding the different reasons women may engage in these acts and providing the right environment, women and their partners can explore these experiences in a way that is safe, pleasurable, and consensual. Taking the time to communicate openly about desires, needs, and boundaries is key to having a positive sexual relationship, whether it involves anal sex, squirting, or any other form of intimacy. In the video, Dr. Rena Malek, a urologist and pelvic surgeon, dives deep into the various reasons why women might engage in anal sex. She references a 2014 study that explored women's experiences and motivations surrounding anal intercourse. This study focused on a specific group of women who had a history of illicit drug use. While this group does not represent all women, their insights shed light on why some women might choose to engage in anal sex. These reasons include personal desire, wanting to please their partner, avoiding vaginal intercourse, and more complex motivations like quid pro quo exchanges or coercion. Dr. Malek emphasizes that while these women's experiences are particular to their backgrounds, some of the motivations they express may be common among other women who participate in anal sex. The study found that a large number of women engaged in anal sex while under the influence of drugs or alcohol. This could be because substances lower inhibitions and make people more likely to try something new. When someone is high or intoxicated, they might not be as aware of their own boundaries, which makes clear communication between partners even more crucial. In the study, about 62% of the women reported being high during their experiences with anal intercourse. While these findings are based on a specific subgroup of women, they raise important points about how substance use can affect sexual experiences. The key takeaway is that communication, awareness, and consent are vital, especially when substances are involved. For some women, anal sex is a source of personal pleasure. Contrary to common assumptions that women only engage in anal sex to satisfy their partners, many women report that they enjoy the sensation and find it pleasurable. For those who do enjoy it, there are often certain conditions that make it more enjoyable, such as using lubrication, taking it slow, and ensuring they are comfortable and relaxed. When a partner is considerate and gentle, women are more likely to have a positive experience. It's important to note that while some women enjoy anal sex, others may not, and that's perfectly normal. Everyone's body and preferences are different, so open communication with a partner is key to ensuring a mutually enjoyable experience. On the other hand, pleasing a partner is another common reason some women engage in anal sex. Many women feel a desire to make their partner happy or to do something special for them, especially in a committed relationship. Some women view anal sex as something exciting or exotic that can be reserved for special occasions or with a significant partner. In these cases, the experience becomes more of a gift or an intimate act shared with someone they care about. However, it is important that women feel comfortable and are not engaging in anal sex simply to meet their partner's desires at the expense of their own comfort. Having open conversations about what both partners want can ensure that neither party feels pressured or uncomfortable. Interestingly, some women choose anal sex as an alternative to vaginal intercourse. This can be for a variety of reasons, such as wanting to avoid vaginal sex during their menstrual cycle or trying to prevent pregnancy. Since anal sex does not carry the same risk of pregnancy as vaginal intercourse, it can be seen as a way to be intimate without worrying about contraception. For women who are looking for a way to maintain sexual intimacy without engaging in vaginal sex, anal intercourse might offer an alternative. However, it's still important to use protection during anal sex to prevent the spread of sexually transmitted infections, STIs, which can still occur even when vaginal intercourse is avoided. Another interesting finding in the study was the concept of quid pro quo, where women engaged in anal sex in exchange for something, such as money or drugs. This dynamic reflects more transactional sexual experiences, which can occur in specific life circumstances, such as the ones observed in the study participants. While this situation may not apply to most women, it's a reminder that sexual motivations can be complex and influenced by factors beyond personal desire or relationship dynamics. It's crucial to acknowledge these kinds of situations, as they highlight the importance of autonomy and choice in sexual experiences. Everyone deserves to feel in control of their own body and their decisions regarding sex. One of the more troubling findings in the study was that many women engaged in anal sex without explicit consent. Some women reported that they felt unable to say no or that they were coerced into it. This highlights a serious issue surrounding consent. For some women, there might be a lack of knowledge about their right to refuse, while others might be in situations where they feel pressured or forced into participating. Understanding the importance of explicit consent and ensuring that both partners are willing participants is essential to having a healthy and respectful sexual relationship. No one should ever feel pressured or forced into any sexual act, including anal intercourse. Women who have had positive experiences with anal sex often mention that using plenty of lubrication and going slowly are essential. The rectum does not produce natural lubrication like the vagina, so artificial lubrication is necessary to make the experience more comfortable and reduce the risk of pain or injury. Women who reported positive experiences often had partners who took the time to communicate, prepare, and be gentle during the act. For these women, the use of lubrication and a slow approach were critical to making the experience enjoyable rather than painful. When these steps are followed, many women find that anal sex can be a pleasurable and intimate experience. On the other hand, women whose partners did not take the necessary steps to ensure comfort often had negative experiences with anal sex. When partners were self-centered, rushed, or inexperienced, and didn't use proper lubrication, the experience became painful and unpleasant for the women involved. Some women even described feeling emotionally humiliated by the experience, which highlights how important it is for both partners to be considerate of each other's needs and boundaries. A positive experience requires effort and care from both sides, and neglecting these aspects can lead to both physical and emotional discomfort. Dr. Malek emphasizes that if you are the person giving anal sex, whether you are male or female, it is essential to communicate openly with your partner. Preparation is key, and being mindful of your partner's comfort can make all the difference. Make sure to use lubrication, take things slowly, and check in with your partner throughout the experience. If at any point your partner expresses discomfort or pain, it's important to stop immediately. Ensuring that both parties are on the same page about what feels good and what doesn't is crucial for a positive sexual experience, especially with something as sensitive as anal intercourse. As Dr. Malek concludes, using condoms during anal sex is vital for protecting both partners from sexually transmitted infections, STIs. Since anal tissue is more fragile and susceptible to small tears, the risk of infections is higher. Using condoms helps protect against these risks, ensuring that the experience remains safe for both parties. Dr. Malek also encourages viewers to check out her other videos, including one about FDA-approved condoms specifically designed for anal sex. She finishes by reminding everyone to take care of themselves, prioritize their well-being, and maintain open communication with their partners. Now, let's talk about squirting, also known as female ejaculation. Squirting is the release of fluid from the urethra during sexual arousal or orgasm. Not every woman experiences squirting, and that's completely normal. But for those who are curious about it, there are a few tips to help explore this phenomenon. To potentially experience squirting, relaxation is key. Stress or anxiety can make it harder for the body to respond. It's important to be in a comfortable, relaxed environment with a partner who is patient and attentive. During sexual activity, stimulation of the G-spot, which is located on the front wall of the vagina, can sometimes trigger squirting. To start exploring squirting, women can experiment with different types of touch and pressure on the G-spot, which is usually more sensitive when aroused. This area can be stimulated either manually or through certain sexual positions that apply pressure to the front wall of the vagina. Taking time to discover what feels pleasurable and enjoyable is the most important part of this process. It's also important not to put pressure on the outcome. Whether or not a woman squirts, the goal should be to enjoy the experience and connect with what feels good for her body. Squirting is just one possible reaction to sexual stimulation, but it's not necessary for a fulfilling or satisfying sexual experience. For women interested in exploring squirting, it can be helpful to communicate with their partner about what they are feeling during the experience. Partners can provide supportive feedback, help with G-spot stimulation, and create a comfortable environment where the woman feels safe and relaxed. This kind of communication can strengthen intimacy and help both partners enjoy the process of exploring new sensations together. Whether a woman squirts or not, the focus should be on mutual pleasure, connection, and enjoying the experience without any pressure or expectations. In conclusion, Dr. Malek's video emphasizes that sexual experiences like anal sex or squirting should be based on mutual respect, consent, and open communication between partners. Both partners need to prioritize each other's comfort and safety, ensuring that all activities are done with proper preparation, care, and mutual understanding. By taking the time to explore and communicate openly about desires, needs, and boundaries, women and their partners can engage in sexual experiences that are both safe and pleasurable. Whether it's anal sex, squirting, or any other form of intimacy, the key is to prioritize comfort, communication, and mutual satisfaction, ensuring a positive experience for everyone involved. When it comes to exploring anal sex, it's crucial to understand that preparation is key for both partners. Taking time to relax and create a comfortable environment can significantly enhance the experience. Partners should engage in activities that promote intimacy and connection before diving into anal sex, such as kissing, touching, or even engaging in some light foreplay. This kind of interaction not only builds trust, but also helps both partners feel more comfortable and excited about the experience. Understanding each other's bodies and preferences can lead to a more satisfying encounter, regardless of the specific activities involved. Moreover, it's essential to have a conversation about boundaries and desires prior to engaging in anal sex. Both partners should openly express what they are comfortable with and what they are not. This dialogue can help to mitigate any feelings of pressure or anxiety. Discussing personal preferences in advance can ensure that both partners are on the same page, which is critical for a positive sexual experience. For instance, if one partner has reservations about anal sex, or has specific desires about how they want it to unfold, voicing those thoughts before the act can pave the way for a more enjoyable experience. In addition to communication, practicing proper hygiene is another important aspect of anal sex. It's beneficial for both partners to take a moment to discuss and prepare for hygiene practices before engaging in anal intercourse. This may include showering beforehand or using an enema for those who feel more comfortable with that level of preparation. Many individuals find that these practices help them feel more at ease during anal sex, as concerns about cleanliness can sometimes be a barrier to enjoyment. Open discussions about hygiene can help alleviate any concerns and contribute to a more relaxed atmosphere. Another important factor is understanding anatomy. Knowledge about the anatomy involved can greatly enhance the experience of anal sex. The anus and surrounding areas can be sensitive, and understanding this sensitivity can help partners navigate pleasure and discomfort effectively. Moreover, recognizing that every body is different means that individuals may have varied responses to anal stimulation. What feels pleasurable for one person may not feel the same for another. This awareness fosters a spirit of exploration and respect between partners, allowing them to discover what works best for each of them. When discussing consent, it's essential to emphasize that consent should always be ongoing. Just because a partner consents to anal sex once doesn't mean that consent is given for future encounters. Partners should check in with each other regularly during the act, ensuring that both parties are still comfortable and enjoying the experience. Consent can be verbal, with partners openly discussing how they feel, or it can be nonverbal, where partners pay attention to each other's body language and reactions. This continuous communication can help create a safe environment where both partners feel respected and valued. If a partner expresses discomfort or pain at any point during anal intercourse, it is critical to stop immediately. Pain is a sign that something is not right, and pushing through it can lead to physical injury or emotional distress. Understanding the distinction between discomfort, which can sometimes be a part of trying something new, and genuine pain is vital. Partners should be sensitive to each other's needs, and willing to adapt or change course as necessary. This level of attentiveness can help prevent negative experiences and foster a culture of care and respect. Another aspect worth considering is the psychological component of engaging in anal sex. For some individuals, the idea of anal sex might carry a stigma or personal beliefs that can create barriers to enjoyment. Exploring these feelings and discussing them with a partner can help to dispel myths or anxieties associated with anal sex. Engaging in conversations about societal perceptions and personal feelings can foster a deeper connection and understanding between partners. It can also empower individuals to make choices that align with their desires rather than societal expectations. For women particularly, societal narratives around pleasure can influence their willingness to explore new sexual experiences. Breaking away from these narratives requires self-exploration and understanding one's desires. Encouraging women to focus on their own pleasure and interests can be transformative. For some, this may involve exploring different forms of stimulation, whether through clitoral stimulation, vaginal penetration, or anal play. Women should feel empowered to articulate what feels good for them, whether that includes anal sex or other forms of intimacy. This journey of self-discovery can lead to more fulfilling sexual encounters. In addition to these conversations, women should feel encouraged to educate themselves about their bodies and sexual health. There are numerous resources available, from books to workshops, that focus on female anatomy, sexual pleasure, and techniques for various forms of intimacy. This knowledge can enhance their confidence and ability to communicate their needs effectively with partners. When women understand their bodies better, they are more likely to have positive experiences, whether in the context of anal sex, vaginal intercourse, or other forms of sexual expression. Finally, It's important to recognize that sexual experiences are highly individualistic. What works for one couple may not work for another. Everyone's sexual journey is unique, and the exploration of anal sex or any other sexual activity should be approached with curiosity and an open mind. Whether it leads to pleasurable experiences or serves as a learning opportunity, the focus should always be on consent, comfort, and mutual enjoyment. By fostering an environment of trust and respect, partners can navigate their sexual journeys together, discovering what brings them joy and satisfaction. In conclusion, exploring anal sex and understanding female pleasure, including the potential for squirting, involves a commitment to communication, consent, and comfort. It's essential for partners to engage in open discussions about desires, boundaries, and experiences, allowing them to create an intimate and respectful environment. Prioritizing hygiene, understanding anatomy, and being sensitive to each other's needs can enhance sexual experiences. Ultimately, sexual exploration should be about finding joy, connection, and pleasure, free from societal pressures or expectations. By fostering a culture of respect and understanding, couples can enjoy a fulfilling sexual relationship that honors both partners' desires and boundaries. Exploring anal sex and female pleasure is not just about the physical act. It's also deeply tied to emotional and mental well-being. Engaging in any sexual activity requires both partners to feel safe and secure in their environment. Establishing an emotional connection can significantly enhance the experience. For many, intimacy goes beyond the physical. It encompasses trust, vulnerability, and mutual respect. Creating an atmosphere where both partners can express their feelings openly can make all the difference. It helps build a strong foundation for sexual exploration, ensuring that both individuals feel valued and understood. One of the key components of healthy sexual exploration is ensuring that both partners feel empowered to voice their desires and preferences. This empowerment can be cultivated through practice and patience. For instance, setting aside time to explore each other's bodies without the pressure of reaching a specific goal can foster a sense of freedom and discovery. This type of exploration encourages partners to communicate openly about what feels good and what doesn't, creating a dialogue that can be enriching and fulfilling. It shifts the focus from merely achieving orgasm to enjoying the journey of intimacy together. Understanding the anatomy involved in anal sex is crucial for enhancing pleasure and comfort. The anus has many nerve endings, making it a sensitive area that can provide pleasurable sensations when stimulated correctly. For those new to anal sex, taking time to understand how their bodies respond to touch can be beneficial. Experimenting with different forms of stimulation, such as gentle massaging or varying pressure, can help partners discover what feels best for them. This exploration may lead to a deeper understanding of their bodies and what they enjoy, ultimately enhancing their sexual experiences. Furthermore, when it comes to anal sex, preparation is not just physical but also mental. Both partners should feel mentally prepared to engage in this type of intimacy. This preparation can include discussing fantasies, establishing boundaries, and addressing any fears or concerns about the act itself. Engaging in these conversations allows for a deeper connection and helps partners feel more in control of the situation. It's essential to remember that it's okay to change your mind at any point during the experience. Mutual respect for each other's feelings is crucial, and a willingness to listen and adapt can lead to a more satisfying encounter. In addition to discussing boundaries and desires, it's also beneficial to talk about aftercare. Aftercare refers to the emotional and physical support provided to each other following an intimate encounter. This can include cuddling, talking about the experience, or simply checking in with each other's feelings. Aftercare can reinforce the emotional connection between partners and help process the experience, especially if any part of it was intense or surprising. It can also create a safe space for partners to express any discomfort or concerns, which can be valuable for future encounters. As individuals explore anal sex, it's essential to approach the experience with patience. Rushing into anal intercourse without proper preparation can lead to discomfort or pain. Taking time to build arousal and gradually introducing anal play can significantly improve comfort levels. Using plenty of lubrication is crucial, as it helps reduce friction and enhances pleasure. Both partners should work together to find a pace that feels good, ensuring that the experience remains enjoyable for everyone involved. In discussions about pleasure, it's vital to address the societal myths surrounding female sexuality and pleasure. Many women have been taught to feel ashamed or guilty about their sexual desires, which can create barriers to exploration. Challenging these narratives can empower women to embrace their sexuality and seek out experiences that bring them joy. Encouraging women to focus on their pleasure, whether through anal sex or other forms of intimacy, can lead to a more fulfilling sexual life. Emphasizing that pleasure is a natural and healthy part of life is crucial in promoting sexual well-being. For women interested in exploring squirting, it can be helpful to approach the experience with an open mind. Many women may feel pressure to achieve this as a measure of their sexual satisfaction, but it's important to remember that every body is different. Not all women will squirt, and that's perfectly okay. What's important is to focus on personal pleasure and connection with a partner. If squirting does occur, it can be an exhilarating experience, but if it doesn't, that doesn't diminish the enjoyment of the sexual encounter. Encouraging a mindset of exploration rather than expectation can make the experience more enjoyable. Building a positive sexual experience also means understanding the importance of education and awareness. Couples should consider seeking out reputable resources to learn more about sexual health, techniques, and communication strategies. Workshops, books, and online resources can provide valuable insights that can enhance intimacy. Being informed about sexual health can empower partners to make educated choices about their sexual practices. This knowledge fosters a sense of responsibility and respect towards each other's bodies and desires. Lastly, it's essential to recognize that sexual exploration is a journey. It's not just about one encounter or one type of sexual activity. It's about growing and evolving together as partners. Each experience can bring new insights and opportunities for connection. Embracing the process of exploration can lead to deeper intimacy, trust, and understanding. As partners navigate their sexual journeys together, they can discover new dimensions of their relationship that can enhance their emotional and physical bonds. In conclusion, exploring anal sex, squirting, and female pleasure is a multifaceted journey that requires open communication, mutual respect, and an understanding of each partner's needs and desires. By fostering a culture of trust, partners can create a safe space for exploration that prioritizes comfort and consent. Every sexual experience is unique and should be approached with curiosity, patience, and respect. Ultimately, the goal should be to cultivate an enriching sexual relationship that honors both partners' desires, allowing them to explore their bodies and connect more deeply with each other. Absolutely. Let's delve even deeper into the exploration of anal sex, female pleasure, and the importance of emotional connection and education. The following sections will continue to build upon the themes we've discussed while incorporating additional insights into sexual health, pleasure, and communication. An integral part of exploring anal sex and female pleasure is the role of mental health and emotional readiness. Sexual experiences can evoke a wide range of emotions, from excitement to anxiety. Understanding one's emotional landscape can significantly impact how individuals approach intimacy. For some, past experiences may influence their feelings about anal sex or sexual pleasure in general. It's crucial for partners to engage in honest conversations about their emotional states, discussing any anxieties or past traumas that might affect their comfort levels. This level of openness can help create a safe space for both partners, allowing them to navigate their sexual experiences with empathy and understanding. Moreover, individual comfort levels can vary greatly when it comes to anal sex. What might be pleasurable for one person may not resonate with another. It's important to remember that every body is unique, and factors like personal preferences, anatomical differences, and past experiences all play a role in shaping how each partner perceives anal play. Recognizing and respecting these differences is vital for fostering a positive sexual experience. Rather than adhering to a one-size-fits-all approach, couples should feel empowered to explore what works best for them, adjusting their techniques and practices to meet their unique needs. Incorporating toys into anal play can also enhance the experience for many couples. Anal beads, butt plugs, and specially designed anal vibrators can provide new sensations and increase pleasure. However, when introducing toys, it's crucial to prioritize safety and hygiene. Always opt for toys made from body-safe materials, and ensure they have a flared base to prevent any accidents. Discussing the use of toys beforehand can further enhance communication and ensure both partners are on the same page regarding their comfort levels and desires. Experimenting with different toys can lead to new discoveries about pleasure and intimacy. Furthermore, exploring anal sex can also serve as a pathway to enhancing overall sexual health. Engaging in various forms of sexual activity can improve circulation, increase arousal, and promote a greater understanding of one's body. This increased body awareness can empower individuals to explore their own pleasure more effectively, whether through masturbation or partnered activities. Understanding one's anatomy can lead to heightened sexual satisfaction, as individuals become more attuned to what feels good for them. This self-awareness is a key aspect of sexual empowerment, encouraging individuals to communicate their desires clearly with their partners. Education around anal sex also plays a crucial role in dispelling myths and misconceptions that may surround the practice. Many people may harbor fears or apprehensions about anal sex based on misinformation or cultural stigma. Educating oneself about the safety measures, techniques, and potential health benefits can help alleviate these concerns. For instance, understanding the importance of using lubricants, practicing safe sex, and communicating openly can create a more comfortable and enjoyable experience. Encouraging couples to seek reputable sources of information can empower them to make informed choices about their sexual practices. In addition to education, practicing mindfulness during sexual encounters can significantly enhance pleasure. Mindfulness encourages partners to focus on the present moment, tuning into their bodies and each other's sensations. This practice can foster deeper connections and promote greater intimacy. By concentrating on the feelings and experiences as they unfold, partners can enhance their enjoyment and satisfaction during anal sex or any other intimate activity. Techniques like deep breathing or guided relaxation can also help reduce anxiety, allowing individuals to engage more fully in the experience. As partners continue to explore anal sex, it's essential to maintain a spirit of adventure and curiosity. Trying new things together can strengthen the bond between partners and lead to exciting discoveries. Whether it's experimenting with different positions, introducing new techniques, or even exploring fantasies together, maintaining an open mindset can enrich the sexual experience. Encouraging each other to step out of the comfort zones in a safe and respectful manner can foster a deeper level of trust and intimacy within the relationship. Alongside exploration and communication, it's vital to discuss the importance of consent in all forms of sexual activity. Consent should always be enthusiastic, informed, and ongoing. Both partners should feel free to change their minds at any point, and there should never be any pressure to engage in activities that don't feel comfortable. Establishing clear signals for communication, such as a safe word, can enhance the feeling of safety during more intense experiences. Creating a culture of consent not only protects individuals, but also promotes mutual respect and trust, allowing both partners to feel valued and understood. Moreover, it's beneficial to address the concept of sexual health in relation to anal sex. Engaging in anal intercourse does carry some health risks, including the potential for transmission of sexually transmitted infections, STIs. Partners should prioritize their sexual health by discussing testing, using protection such as condoms, and practicing safe sex. Education around sexual health can empower individuals to make informed decisions that prioritize their well-being while also enhancing pleasure. Regular health checkups and open conversations about sexual health can contribute to a positive sexual experience for both partners. Additionally, it's crucial to understand the significance of vulnerability in intimate relationships. Engaging in anal sex or any form of sexual exploration can leave individuals feeling exposed. Recognizing this vulnerability can help partners approach intimacy with sensitivity and care. Creating a safe space where both partners feel free to express their feelings, fears, and desires can strengthen the emotional connection and promote a sense of safety. This emotional security can lead to more fulfilling and enjoyable sexual encounters. Finally, embracing the idea that sexual exploration is an ongoing journey can transform how individuals and couples view their intimate lives. Sexuality is not static. It evolves as individuals grow and change. Each experience, whether it's pleasurable or not, contributes to a deeper understanding of one's self and one's partner. Encouraging couples to view their sexual journeys with curiosity rather than pressure allows them to enjoy the process of discovery. This perspective can lead to a more profound connection, a greater sense of intimacy, and an enriched sexual experience. In summary, exploring anal sex and female pleasure is a multifaceted journey that encompasses communication, education, emotional readiness, and consent. Partners should feel empowered to navigate their desires and boundaries, fostering a safe space for exploration and intimacy. By prioritizing mutual respect and understanding, couples can embark on a fulfilling sexual journey that enhances their connection and celebrates their unique experiences together. Ultimately, the goal should be to create a nurturing and enriching sexual relationship that honors both partners' needs and desires, leading to greater intimacy and satisfaction in their shared experiences. One of the foundational aspects of a fulfilling sexual relationship is the ability to communicate desires clearly and effectively. Effective communication is a skill that can be honed over time. Partners should practice expressing their preferences in a non-judgmental and supportive manner. This can start with simple discussions about likes and dislikes, gradually moving toward more specific topics like anal sex and personal boundaries. Encouraging an environment where both partners feel safe to share their thoughts without fear of judgment can significantly enhance intimacy. Techniques such as I feel statements can help convey feelings without placing blame, fostering a sense of teamwork and collaboration. Creating rituals around intimacy can also be beneficial for couples exploring anal sex and other forms of sexual expression. Rituals can range from dedicating a specific night for intimate exploration to setting aside time for sensual massages or foreplay. These rituals help establish a routine that partners can look forward to, building anticipation and excitement. Rituals can also include pre-intimacy discussions about desires and boundaries, allowing partners to align their expectations and feel more connected. Establishing these shared practices can deepen emotional intimacy and create a more comfortable space for sexual exploration. It's also essential to acknowledge that cultural and societal factors can influence perceptions of anal sex and female pleasure. Many women may feel pressured by societal norms or stigmas surrounding sexual exploration. Addressing these cultural influences openly can help partners navigate their feelings and expectations more effectively. Encouraging discussions about how societal messages impact their perceptions of sex can foster empathy and understanding within the relationship. Recognizing that both partners may have different backgrounds can lead to richer conversations about their desires and fears, creating a more supportive environment for exploration. For many women, enhancing pleasure during anal sex can also be about exploring the body holistically. Engaging in practices such as Kegel exercises can strengthen pelvic floor muscles, potentially enhancing pleasure during anal intercourse. These exercises involve contracting and relaxing the muscles used to control urination, which can improve overall sexual health and pleasure. Couples can explore these exercises together, making it a part of their intimacy routine. Understanding how to engage and relax these muscles can create more satisfying experience for both partners. Moreover, being mindful of the physical environment can play a significant role in enhancing sexual experiences. Creating a comfortable and inviting space for intimacy can help both partners relax and enjoy the moment. This can involve dimming the lights, playing soft music, or using aromatic candles to create a calming atmosphere. These sensory elements can enhance relaxation and heighten arousal, making the experience more enjoyable. By taking the time to cultivate a welcoming environment, couples can focus on each other, fostering deeper connections during their intimate moments. Incorporating mindfulness and breathing techniques during anal sex can further enhance the experience. Focusing on breath can help partners stay present in the moment, reducing anxiety and increasing pleasure. When engaging in anal sex, taking slow, deep breaths can help the receiving partner relax their body, making the experience more enjoyable. Additionally, practicing mindfulness can encourage partners to pay attention to each other's responses, allowing them to adjust their actions based on real-time feedback. This heightened awareness can lead to a more attuned and satisfying experience for both partners. It's important to reiterate that consent is an ongoing conversation, not just a one-time agreement. As partners explore anal sex and other forms of intimacy, their comfort levels and boundaries may evolve. Engaging in regular check-ins during intimate moments can help ensure both partners feel comfortable and safe. These check-ins can be as simple as asking, "How does this feel for you?" Or, "Is there anything you'd like to change?" This approach reinforces the idea that both partners are responsible for maintaining an open dialogue, creating a culture of mutual respect and understanding. Additionally, exploring fantasies together can add an exciting dimension to a couple's intimate life. Discussing fantasies, whether they involve anal sex or other scenarios, allows partners to connect on a deeper level and understand each other's desires more fully. This exploration can foster creativity and excitement, encouraging both partners to share their thoughts openly without fear of judgment. Setting aside time to discuss and potentially act on these fantasies can enhance the couple's sexual relationship, leading to new discoveries and greater intimacy. For those interested in squirting, understanding the anatomy involved can be beneficial. The female anatomy includes the G-spot, which can be stimulated through anal play or vaginal penetration. Some women report that direct pressure on the G-spot can lead to squirting, while others may find that a combination of clitoral and internal stimulation enhances their chances. It's important to remember that not every woman will experience squirting, and that's perfectly okay. The focus should be on personal pleasure and comfort rather than meeting specific expectations. Exploring different techniques and pressures can help individuals understand their bodies better and discover what feels pleasurable. Exploring the emotional aspects of sexual intimacy is also crucial. Engaging in anal sex can evoke various feelings, including vulnerability, pleasure, and even anxiety. Discussing these feelings openly with a partner can help demystify the experience and make it more enjoyable. This emotional exploration allows partners to bond on a deeper level and encourages them to support each other through any discomfort or apprehension. Acknowledging the emotional nuances of intimacy can lead to a more profound connection and a greater understanding of one another's needs and desires. In the journey of sexual exploration, embracing the idea of self-acceptance can be empowering. Many individuals struggle with body image issues, which can affect their confidence during intimate moments. Engaging in positive self-talk, practicing body positivity, and celebrating one's uniqueness can help individuals feel more comfortable in their skin. When both partners feel confident and accepting of themselves, they can approach intimacy with a greater sense of freedom and enjoyment. Building this foundation of self-acceptance can enhance overall sexual experiences, allowing partners to connect more authentically. Lastly, recognizing the importance of ongoing learning about sexual health and pleasure can empower individuals and couples. The realm of sexuality is continually evolving, and staying informed about new research, techniques, and practices can lead to more fulfilling experiences. Couples might consider attending workshops or reading books together on sexual health and pleasure. This shared learning experience can foster deeper connections and create a sense of teamwork as partners navigate their intimate lives together. A commitment to continuous growth and exploration can significantly enrich a couple's sexual journey, ensuring they both feel fulfilled and satisfied. In conclusion, the journey of exploring anal sex and female pleasure is rich and multifaceted, encompassing communication, consent, emotional connection, and ongoing learning. By prioritizing mutual respect and understanding, couples can create a nurturing environment for exploration that honors both partners' desires. This journey should be approached with curiosity and patience, allowing for personal growth and deeper intimacy. Ultimately, the goal should be to cultivate a fulfilling sexual relationship that celebrates each partner's individuality, leading to a more satisfying and connected experience together. Another important aspect of exploring anal sex and enhancing female pleasure is the significance of education around anatomy and sexual response. Understanding the anatomy involved can demystify the experience and help both partners navigate their intimate encounters more confidently. For instance, familiarizing oneself with the location of the G-spot and the surrounding areas can enhance stimulation during anal or vaginal play. Knowledge about the anatomy not only boosts confidence but also fosters communication, as partners can more effectively discuss what feels pleasurable or uncomfortable during intimate moments. Engaging in educational resources, such as anatomy diagrams or sexual health workshops, can be invaluable for couples seeking to deepen their understanding of their bodies. Furthermore, the role of lubrication cannot be overstated when it comes to anal sex. Proper lubrication is essential for ensuring comfort and reducing the risk of injury or discomfort. Water-based or silicone-based lubricants can be effective, but it's crucial to choose a lubricant specifically designed for anal play. These products are often thicker and provide longer-lasting glide, making the experience more pleasurable. Both partners should feel comfortable discussing their lubricant preferences and experimenting with different options to find what works best for them. Incorporating lubricant into the routine not only enhances pleasure but also fosters a sense of care and attentiveness between partners. As couples explore anal sex, the importance of aftercare should also be highlighted. Aftercare refers to the time spent nurturing one another emotionally and physically after an intimate encounter. Engaging in aftercare can include cuddling, discussing the experience, or simply checking in with each other about how they feel afterward. This practice reinforces the emotional bond and helps partners feel secure and valued. It also provides an opportunity to address any discomfort or concerns that may have arisen during the encounter, ensuring that both partners feel heard and supported. Engaging in aftercare can significantly enhance intimacy and foster a sense of safety in the relationship. Another essential aspect of exploring anal sex is the potential for discovering new pleasures together. This journey can often lead to unexpected experiences that enhance the overall sexual dynamic of the relationship. Partners should feel encouraged to embrace curiosity and playfulness as they navigate anal play. This could involve trying different positions, incorporating breathing techniques, or even exploring the use of temperature play, such as warming or cooling the lubricant or toys. Approaching these experiences with a sense of adventure can strengthen the connection between partners, fostering trust and deepening intimacy. Additionally, discussing sexual boundaries is vital for creating a comfortable environment for both partners. Boundaries can vary widely from person to person, and establishing clear limits can enhance the overall experience. Partners should have candid discussions about their boundaries before engaging in anal sex, including what they are willing to try and what they prefer to avoid. This proactive communication can help prevent misunderstandings and foster a sense of safety during intimate encounters. Regularly revisiting these boundaries can also ensure that both partners feel comfortable as their relationship evolves and their preferences change. Moreover, the exploration of anal sex can lead to a greater understanding of sexual pleasure in general. Engaging in various forms of sexual activity allows partners to experiment with different types of stimulation, leading to a more comprehensive understanding of their own bodies and desires. This exploration can enhance overall sexual satisfaction, as individuals become more attuned to what feels pleasurable for them. Encouraging partners to explore solo play, such as masturbation, can further enhance this understanding. This self-exploration can empower individuals to communicate their desires more effectively during partnered experiences. It's also worth noting that communication can extend beyond verbal discussions. Nonverbal cues can provide valuable insights into each partner's comfort levels and pleasure. Paying attention to body language, breathing patterns, and facial expressions can help partners gauge how their partner is feeling throughout the experience. Encouraging partners to establish signals, such as squeezing a hand or nodding, can create a seamless way to communicate during intimate moments. This mutual attentiveness fosters a sense of partnership and can enhance the overall experience for both individuals. In terms of health and safety, it's essential to address the importance of regular STI testing for sexually active individuals. Engaging in anal sex can increase the risk of certain STIs, and maintaining a proactive approach to sexual health is crucial. Couples should discuss their sexual health history openly and consider scheduling regular testing together. This transparency promotes trust and reinforces the commitment to each other's well-being. Utilizing protection, such as condoms, can also significantly reduce the risk of STIs while enhancing the experience. By prioritizing sexual health, partners can focus on enjoyment without unnecessary concerns. Exploring the emotional aspects of intimacy can enhance the overall experience of anal sex. Many individuals may have emotional connections tied to their sexual experiences, and acknowledging these feelings can lead to deeper intimacy. Partners should feel comfortable discussing their emotional responses, whether they feel pleasure, vulnerability, or apprehension. Creating an environment where these feelings can be expressed openly fosters a deeper understanding of each partner's needs. Emotional exploration can also lead to increased trust and intimacy as partners navigate their feelings together. Encouraging couples to celebrate their sexual achievements, no matter how small, can enhance the journey of exploration. Recognizing the effort and bravery it takes to explore new aspects of intimacy fosters a positive mindset. Celebrating these milestones can reinforce a sense of teamwork and connection, motivating partners to continue their exploration together. This celebration can take various forms, from verbal affirmations to small rewards or romantic gestures. By acknowledging their progress, couples can create a supportive atmosphere that encourages ongoing exploration. Lastly, understanding that each individual's sexual journey is unique is paramount. Not every person will have the same experiences, preferences, or responses to anal sex or other forms of intimacy. Embracing this uniqueness allows partners to tailor their experiences to their desires and needs. It's essential for couples to approach their sexual journeys with patience and understanding, recognizing that exploration is an ongoing process. This acceptance fosters a sense of freedom, encouraging individuals to express their desires without fear of judgment or comparison. In conclusion, exploring anal sex and enhancing female pleasure involves a holistic approach that encompasses education, communication, emotional connection, and ongoing learning. By prioritizing mutual respect and understanding, couples can create a nurturing environment for exploration that honors both partners' desires. This journey should be approached with curiosity and patience, allowing for personal growth and deeper intimacy. Ultimately, the goal should be to cultivate a fulfilling sexual relationship that celebrates each partner's individuality, leading to a more satisfying and connected experience together. Embracing the journey of exploration can lead to greater intimacy, understanding, and fulfillment in both the sexual and emotional aspects of a relationship.